Okay, on the injury front, 82, Dre Bachelia had an elbow, but I think he was able to return. And then Marv was dealing with a heel, and then he could not return. Hats off to Tampa Bay. They made a couple plays, more plays than us. Game came down to the wire there, a lot of back and forth. We lose the takeaway battle 2-0. We know it's going to be tough sledding. They converted some, we didn't. Love the fight by the group. I just told them in the locker room, though, it comes down to a couple plays, all three phases, and you're going against a good football team, and you got to make those plays. So it starts with us coaches, making sure that we're on the details, and start converting more of those plays so we can win a game.
It seems like it often comes down to a couple plays this or has this season. Why do you think that's been happening? Is there a commonality?
I don't think there's a commonality. I think the commonality would be it starts with the coaches making sure that we put them in good spots and we're on all the details of each defensive play call, each offensive play call, each component of special teams.
You guys outgained them again, 5-1 behind, lost and outgained them. Why do you continue to drop those games?
Well, my head right there, Josh, goes to, I think like we left 9 points on the board. You know what I mean? You lose by 3. So, and when I say 9 points, like we're on their side of the field and don't even come away with a field goal where you'd like to come away with touchdowns. The first drive, we throw a pick in kind of the high red. The next drive, we get a good return by Dre. We're on the plus side there. We fumble. So you're looking at a chance to try to score some points coming out of half. Then we get it down there and we miss a field goal. So you let up 9 points off the board, and then the game's played different, and you can get stressed out when you're down like that with decision making and what you got to do, what they're doing. I think we just got to capitalize when we get the ball in scoring position to score points.
Are you seeing anything that's going wrong with Chad? It seems like all this is to the right here. So.
I don't know. There's a little bit of wind out there. I think it's just like a productive run play takes all 11. Got to make sure that we're blocking it up right. The snap's good. The operation's good. I'm not worried about him. He'll bang them through.
What happened there on the Wharf's touchdown? Did you guys kind of lose him?
We busted him. We let a guy that was eligible get wide open, not cover him. Touchdown.
On the drive where 3-and-out sacks and Jacoby threw it away. What was the issue with the pressure?
Which drive was that? I don't know. The couple plays that we went backwards there. The one, I think it was a pressure at scat. You got to get the back out, because that's the answer versus a pressure. I think that was on second down, third down. I'd have to look at the play there. We got to make sure that we're not going backwards because, again, like that one drive, we have 2 negative plays. Well, it's third and long, right? But that also impacts fourth down and field position and where the defense is, going out there. So just collectively, we got to do a better job.
Coach, you guys throwing the ball deep, third and short. Is that mindset thing, line of the scrimmage?
Yeah, honestly, Greg, we knew we were in 4-down mode at that point. I love to take a shot there. I think we had we had a good thought of what they'd be in there. Just got to execute the play. And then on fourth down, we got to get a yard.
What did you see go wrong on the last drive?
The last drive, well, we went 4 and out. You got to block people, and you got to get open, you got to hit open guys. Yeah, they had everybody jammed up in there. It's a play we practiced for a couple weeks now here, for sure this week. Just trying to gain the edge. You got to get a hat on a hat. 2 of our guys, it looked like it kind of fell off, and they had some penetration, hit Bam before the sticks, and then they had another guy rally to it. It's a good play by them.
Is the plant open? Kylie's window tomorrow?
I'm not sure.
It seemed like, especially in the first half, there were a decent number of missed tackles.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We got to tackle better. Seven's a hell of a back. You know what I mean? He's a good player because I thought we had him bottled up a couple times. That's going to come down to technique, track, and technique. We got to make sure that we get low on guys and cut the engine. You're right, Teo. Too much hidden yardage. It happens in a football game, and really good players force that to happen. You know what I mean? They change the angle at the last before contact, or they keep their feet going. They got good contact balance. They got some good players over there, but there's no doubt that we need, when we get to the ball has to go down a little bit better.